I'm Ken, this is CRT. Welcome to this week's CocoTalk Game On Challenge of the Week for the week of August the 30th, 2021. This week we are playing Popcorn. So let's jump right into it. Now you may look at this game and say, hey, that looks like it would be a version of Kaboom from the Atari. Well, you know what? You'd be wrong, because this game is actually based on the arcade game Avalanche, which the Atari game Kaboom was also based on. Avalanche came out in 1978. It was a black and white game that had colored gels on the screen to make it look like it had color. So this one is an improvement because A, it has sound, and B, it has color. But it's basically the same. Here in Avalanche you're catching rocks, in this one you're catching popcorn kernels. But you've got a stack of pans, and then as you miss them, they hit the bottom and you lose a pan. So as the game goes and you lose pans, it gets harder and harder. And of course it speeds up as you're going. Now I am playing this on my CoCo 3 and I am using the Black Beauty joystick. An analog joystick is a must for this because your position on the screen is directly related to where the joystick is. So it has to be analog, because a digital joystick would just show left, right, or center. So you would only have 3 positions on the screen. So another interesting thing about this, of course, it works on CoCo 1, 2, or 3, and it will work on any CoCo 1, 2, or 3 because it only requires 4K. So the original CoCo 1 that only had 4K of memory, this game would run on. As you can see, it's getting faster and faster the further into the game you get. And as it gets faster like this, you can see how having less pans will make it a lot harder. So once you start losing those, you're in trouble. I lost one. Ugh. One good thing about it though is when you do lose a pan, it starts to level over and it slows the speed down. So and this game is one that I never played. Also, Kaboom is one I've never played. It's a game I was aware of for the Atari, but never played it. And honestly, until I heard about this and looked up Avalanche, I had never seen or heard of that game, so I've definitely discovered playing all these games that I actually guess I didn't play a lot of games as a kid. I always thought I did, but there's a lot out there I have never played. Oh, darn. And one thing, this game, it's definitely a bit of an endurance game. You really have to keep your focus. So it is not the easiest game to play and talk at the same time. You know, kind of like trying to walk and chew bubble gum. And if you hear something in the background, it's because my furnace is on. Yeah, this year seems to be a year of extremes. We've gone from some of the hottest weather we've ever had to now this is one of the coldest end of Augusts we've ever had. So just ignore the sound of the furnace running in the background. And it looks like, yeah, whenever you actually complete a level, you gain an extra pan, which didn't last long there. Ah! That was a slippery one. Oh, darn it. Lost concentration for a second. So as you can see, yeah, it's getting harder and harder with less pans to play with. One good thing about it, as I die more often, the thing seems to slow down quite a bit, but the levels start off fairly slow, but they speed up a lot faster. Wonder what flavor all these different things of popcorn are. Ooh, I was on a roll. Now this is going to be tough with only a single pan. No room for error. Aha, and there was some error. Alright, well, that was not a great score, but not a horrible score. So let's try it one more time. I think those red popcorns have to be some sort of a spicy popcorn. Blue and red, probably a spicy sweet popcorn. I think the blue ones have to be something weird like cotton candy flavored or something like that, I would guess. I think of the strangest things while I'm playing games. Ooh, just about missed that one. That would have been disastrous on such an early stage. I like it when they all come down in a row like that and you don't have to hardly move. Ooh, my eyes are getting sore. I almost didn't blink during that. Ooh. And I blinked that time, so I missed. Darn it. Let's beat that high score. I'm almost halfway there. There. If I can double the score that I have right now, I will have beaten my score from the last game. Ooh, what a time to get an itchy nose. Ah. Darn it. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely a game you don't want to use a high-speed poke on. Oh, I thought I had that one. Darn it. I don't know how exciting this game is to actually watch, but it's quite interesting to play. Well, not quite involved to play. You really concentrate here. Ah, so close. Lost focus for a second there. Darn it. I don't think I'm going to beat my high score. Definitely not going to beat my high score. Definitely didn't beat my high score. Oh well, there we go. That is a game that requires a lot of focus. That is Popcorn by Steve Bjork. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you did, if you like watching me play games like this, I have a whole selection of CocoTalk Game On Challenge of the Week games that I have played over the last year. I will put a link to that playlist. You can check out some of the other games I've played. This game, what do I think? Well, it is definitely, it takes a lot of concentration. It is fun to play. As I said, I'm not sure how much fun it is to watch, but it is fun to play. So yeah, you should try that out, but you do need an analog joystick for this. So you, if you're playing on an emulator, you may just have to use a mouse. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, subscribing, and or the commenting below, because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. See you next time.